Hey guys, Metalhead Reactions here. I'm Ryan.
I'm Jill.
We are two metalheads reacting to rap and hip hop videos for the first time. Today we're going to go back to really in the early days of rap and hip hop. We're going to visit some Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Now, Hip Hop Evolution is a documentary series they got on Netflix. And I've watched the first episode because everyone kept saying, you gotta watch this series. It's great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's so informative. The guy really put a lot of heart into getting this thing right. So I watched the first one and it was great. I learned a lot. And Jill, she's tackled it and she's watched a lot more than I have. So she's a plethora of knowledge.
Not so much. I forget just about as much as I learn. I try to remember it all, but man, I mean, it's like what we said before. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a real history of it to understand how everything came around, and it does that, and it's great. I love
Yeah.
it. So yes, and
Yeah.
so this particular one, as like we were saying before we started recording, it was like a month or so ago, or 2 months ago, that I watched that because I'm already almost done, already into season 3 almost. Um, so for this one, I think the Rapper's Delight or whatever was the first one where that really blew up, I guess, all over the place and that everybody was listening to. And if you watch that documentary, though, there was a whole other sector that hated it because the guy was stealing people's rhymes and it was all just made up. Basically, the lady went and found the guy in the pizza place and all this stuff. And then this song came out and I think it's a whole other thing because I guess it's the message where it's
Yeah.
talking about the reality of what's around
This
them.
is more legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more legit, more respected, I would think,
Yeah.
is what the vibe that I got out of it.
Mm.
And like we are saying, we've obviously both heard this song, but we've
Yeah.
never
I've never really paid
really,
attention to it. Like
yeah,
I've seen it on TV, but I've never actually sat down and gone, let me immerse myself in it. So here I am, some
exactly.
headphones. I got the video. I got my best bud up top, and I'm ready to tackle this sucker.
Yep, let's do
All right,
it.
here we go.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere. People on the stage, they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breezes blow. A crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage pails. Used to be a fag hag, such a dance to tango. Skipped the life and dango. A zircon princess seemed to lost her senses. Down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a pimp, she couldn't make it on her own. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My brother's doing fast on my mother's TV. Says she watches too much, it's just not healthy. All my children in the daytime, Dallas at night. Can't even see the game or the Sugar Ray fight. The bill collectors, they ring my phone and scare my wife when I'm not home. Got a bum education, double-digit inflation. Can't take the train to the job, there's a strike at the station. Neon King Kong standing on my back, can't stop to turn around. Broke my sacroiliac, a mid-range migraine, cancer membrane. Sometimes I think I'm going insane, I swear I might hijack a plane. Don't push me, call, I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head.
I like him a lot. Like,
Yeah.
like the first guy's good, but this guy for some reason he's like, I don't know, like his verse was just better.
Do you remember any of the details on these two guys specifically?
Not on
I
these
can't.
guys. I remember Grandmaster Flash because like he's like the creative electronic genius that was able to create all these contraptions to make all the music and
Yeah.
so everyone was just trying to work with him because he was just coming up with this crazy stuff and so I'm a little upset that he hasn't been in the video from what I can tell. Like like he's not. They don't show the DJ doing his thing. They're just showing lots of shots of the city, which is understandable.
Well, I mean, I think that's the point, I guess, is to show the city and how it was. I mean, it's a really good descriptor, of their lives and everything, like we've said before on other things, and then having all the visuals of how New York was back then. I mean, obviously, it still has its problems, but it's cool to see it that way. But yeah, I do wish I remembered more details on them specifically. I'm sure if I would have to go back and watch it again. But yeah, I remember that too about Grandmaster Flash. Isn't he the first one that started touching the record or something? And that was like so against code.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to
don't ruin the record.
Yeah.
Those
and
things cost like $4.
Back then, I don't know. But he was making the crayons on it too, right? So he would know when to stop it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that guy was really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have to go back and look at them. But I like I mean, obviously I've always liked the song, but it's good.
All right.
All right.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. My son said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school cause the teacher's a jerk. He must think I'm a fool and all the kids smoke reefer. I think it'd be cheaper if I just got a job, learn to be a street sweeper. I dance to the beat, shuffle my feet, wear a shirt and tie and run with the creeps. Cause it's all about money, ain't a damn thing funny. You got to have a con in this land of milk and honey. They pushed that girl in front of the train, took her to the doctor, sewed her arm on the game. Stabbed that man right in his heart. Gave him a transplant for a brand new start. I can't walk through the park cause it's crazy after dark. Keep my hand on my gun cause they got me on the run. I feel like an outlaw, broke my last glass jaw. Hear them say, you want some more? Living on a seesaw. Don't push me cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Say what? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through. You'll grow in the ghetto, living second rate, and your eyes will sing a song of deep hate. The places you play and where you stay looks like one great big alleyway. You'll admire all the number book takers, thugs, pimps, and pushers, and the big money makers, driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you wanna grow up to be just like them. Smugglers, scramblers, burglars, gamblers, pickpocket peddlers, even panhandlers. You say I'm cool, I'm no fool, but then you wind up dropping out of high school. Now you're unemployed, all non-void, walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. Turned stick-up kid, but look what you done did. Got sent up for an 8-year bid. Now your manhood is took and you're a make tag. Spend the next 2 years as an undercover fag, being used and abused to serve like hell. Till one day you was found hung dead in a cell. It was plain to see that your life was lost. You was cold and your body swung back and forth. But now your eyes sing the sad, sad song of how you live so fast and die so young. So don't push me, cause I'm close to the...
All right, these past two sections that he's been rapping about they're brutal.
They're very brutal.
I mean, he's talking about girls being pushed in front of trains and sewing their arm back on, and then you being used by the cops as a snitch, and then all of a sudden you're found hanging in your cell, swinging back and forth. It's like, damn, like it doesn't sound like gritty. Like if I don't know somebody now, like I don't know if Ice Cube sang about it, it would be very different. But this guy is like the music's kind of poppy, but it's got such a message that it's just damn.
Yeah, I agree. Like I mean, I guess, I've heard it a lot, but I hadn't ever really listened to what he's saying because he does sound so poppy and so not gritty.
Yeah.
But if you listen to what he's saying, it is hardcore for real. I mean, all you hear a lot of these rappers and they're talking about how they just rap about what's around them and what they're seeing, and it is really intense. And he's doing the same, but man, I mean, it's definitely intense, and it's against the music that doesn't match it as well.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, it's intense for sure.
All right, let's finish it out.
All right.
I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Yo, Mel, you see that girl, man? Yeah, man. Yo, that sound like Cowboy, man. Cool. Yo, what's up, money? Yo.
Wait a minute.
You and Raheem, man. Lay upstairs cooling out. So what's up for the night, y'all? Yo, we can go down to the fever, man. Go check out Junebug, man. Hey, yo, you know that girl Betty? Yeah, man. My mom's got robbed, man. Nah, what? Yeah, she got hurt bad.
Free, don't nobody move nothing. Y'all know what this is. Get him up. Get him up.
Yo, man, we down with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
What is that, a gang?
No.
Shut up. I don't want to hear your mouth. Shut up. What's the problem? You the problem. You the problem. Yo, you ain't got to push the car. Get in the car. Get in the gas. Get in the car.
Why is you doing that?
Well, I guess that sums it up, right?
I mean, that's like
You're just hanging out on the corner with your friends, and
that's that whole Straight Outta Compton scene.
yeah,
Where they like telling them to get on the ground, and they're just standing out front, not doing anything.
yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me look because I think if the lead singer guys who I think it is, I may know a little bit more, but he's part because he said Mel. And I just watched the episode where it's talking about Marley Mel or something like that. I just wonder if it's the same person. Of course, it's going to take me forever to figure this out. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to take away from what we just saw. So yeah, that's exactly it. Just standing on the corner with your friends and get pushed in. I mean, it just hits the whole thing home. The message that he was trying to get across.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's a good song, even though I've heard it a whole lot, or like we said, not necessarily paying as much attention. It's still good, and I still like the beat. And that guy, I mean, he's really good.
I mean, I definitely have a more, higher.
It is Melly Mel. It is that guy.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, like my respect for that song is just rocking it up because when I thought,
Yeah.
you just do 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 do, and you're like, well, okay, whatever, it's some pop song. But no, man, like that was intense. That was really, really good.
Yeah, that was good. I'm glad we re-listened to it.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, that was our reaction to the message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we have a thing, Metalhead React. Come on over, and we'll let you know when we're posting new videos. Hit that subscribe button down below if you want to also, keep in touch. Hit the thumbs up if you like the reaction. We always appreciate that. That lets us know that we're not totally bombing out here on the internet. So, anyway, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. And I guess we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.
Thanks.